I would like to talk about the importance of the youth for widespreading religion and preaching religion. First, I would like to read a word of Imam Rabbani. He's saying that we are servants. We are under the commandment of God. We are not allowed to do all things that we want. We need to think about what God commands us and have wisdom. Otherwise, on the day of judgment, we would be regretting what we have done in this world. And youth is definitely a very important time, and that would be a great definite for service in Islam. And in general, we know that youth is considered to be an investment for elderly ages, so that people have a good finance in the future and that they will be having career in their lifetime, and therefore families try to lead the youth to have this kind of an inclination. However, they don't ever mention that they need to get prepared for a life in the hereafter, and therefore in their young ages youth think that religion could only be practiced in elderly ages, and at youth time young people are in general kept outside of religion, and they are forced to think that they need to spend their time in vain and all kinds of worldly desires. Therefore, families don't make them get prepared for a life in the afterlife. However, youth, every young person is definitely responsible for what they have done in this world. And therefore, young people in their young ages, they are energetic, they have very wide capacity. And I would like to talk about some examples in the Quran. And we know that the students and the followers of Mehdi, they are also consisting of young people. And we know that many of the prophets were shown guidance in their young ages. A person in their young ages, really, when they have faith, actually, they will be preaching religion with their attitude and conduct based on religious values, and people would be considering about their personality, and they would be really taking examples from him, and he would be naturally preaching religion. And it's also really very important to think that in their young ages, people have better personality, and if religion is not practiced in young ages, and we know that in the Quran, it's really very important that examples need to be thought upon. And in Surah Al-Kahf, God is giving us examples of young people who are under the oppression of disbelievers. I seek refuge in God from the accursed Satan. Do you consider that the companions of the cave and Rakim were one of the most remarkable of our signs? When the young man took refuge in the cave and said, "Our Lord, give us mercy directly from you and open the way for us to right guidance in our situation."